Hello, it's me again, Object 336, Tetris 909, and today I am very excited for tomorrow. Why? And that's because this will kick off the ABC Summer Fun Games 2025 season on April 30th. Means that Celebrity Wheel of Fortune will be the first ABC Summer Fun and Games series to premiere first overall on April 30th, 2025 at 8/7 Central. And Jeopardy Masters will be an hour later at 9/8 Central. Well, hey, let's just give Celebrity Wheel of Fortune a chance though. Why not? Before we talk about the bingo, Jeopardy Masters had a different format though. Kind of like the equivalent of Paper Puppets Take Two when they changed the like and dislike thing into a Google form. Or is it just Generation Gap Season 2 different format with a team elimination for like 2023? Well, Jeopardy Masters this year will be different with a different format. There's going to be 9 champions though. And 9 champions instead of 6. Here they are. Well, there are supposed to be 3 contestants returning from last year, but this time we have 2. We have Victoria Gross and Yaga Shroud, but not James Holtzauer, which we'll talk about that later. Originally, we should have gotten only the winners from Tournament of Champions and Invitational Tournament, like Neelish Binjamuri and Matt Amonio returning. I guess Jeopardy decided to spice things up to bring back the other finalist leftovers like Jubiria Sahir from Invitational Tournament along with Roger Craig. And as for the Tournament of Champions though, is Isaac Hirsch and Adriana Harmeyer. I just hope I do not want to mispronounce, sorry. If Jeopardy is a tougher game, then it's gonna be very tough to pronounce these contestants' names. Let's talk about this format. This one is a crazy twist. Back in season 1 and 2, there's no knockout rounds. But this year, there are knockout rounds. There's only 2 games to be played for each master. The knockouts round, on the other hand, is a triple elimination. Whoever's out for the knockout rounds will receive $15,000. Of course, things will be pretty harder compared to the first 2 seasons. More contestants, the more hard to win. So, in the quarterfinals behaves somewhat like normal. They have 3 games for each Masters. And this time it's a double elimination, so whoever loses will get 6th place for 50 grand and 5th place for 75 grand. Alright, semifinals, same as before except this is a single elimination this time. Whoever gets in 4th place will receive $100,000. So whoever's eliminated, that's what they're getting. The finalist is the exact same as the first 2 seasons. And I think that's it. And if you're wondering about James Holtzauer not returning, is that, and I think the reason why he's sabbatical, that means he's paid to leave. Maybe he'll come back to next year's Masters? Who knows? But the good news is, we have Brad Roderick to replace him. Well, at least this is something. This means there's no more random contestants getting picked, like they're gonna pick Amy Schneider again or something like that. No, that's not the case. Anyway, now we can finally talk about the bingo itself that I have. I've already talked about Jeopardy's Masters' new format, so without further ado, let's not waste some time. Let's just show you my bingo of the first period. Here we go. Well, here's my bingo of 2025, and this is the first period, known as the warm-up. This means there's only Celebrity Wheel of Fortune, and Jeopardy Masters, and that was it. Hey, at least I did some sort of a respected checker mark on this one. The first square is Celebrity Wheel of Fortune's 2-in-1 bonus round. Means that the contestant actually can win the game twice in one episode. It is possible though, by the way. The second square is Jeopardy Masters 120 plus correct responses overall in quarterfinals. Why not 200? And that's because the format was changed, like I said earlier. And that can only be played up to 3 games instead of 6, which is kind of divided, by the way. The first square is, you guessed it, a $100,000 winner on Celebrity Wheel of Fortune. Well, Pat Sajak spoiled us that there's 4 $100,000 envelopes though. Yes, it's 4 of 24 chance to win this. The fourth square is Jeopardy Masters exclusive tiebreakers. We've already knew there are 4 tiebreakers though that it should happen. The number of wins is the first one. The second of all is the number of total correct responses in that stage includes Final Jeopardy. It happened in the first season, but it never happened on the second season. The third one is cumulative scores excluding Daily Double and Final Jeopardy wagers. And then the fourth and final one, cumulative scores excluding only Final Jeopardy wagers. Yeah, it's pretty cool actually. The fifth square is Celebrity Wheel of Fortune's toss-up fail. It's very rare to see this happen, but I don't remember when it happened. I think that's on the first season, I just do not know. I watched these before, but I do not remember when it happened. The sixth square is Jeopardy Masters Daily Doubles back to back. Well, it happens rarely though in Jeopardy Masters because there were only exactly 2 Daily Doubles. I mean, what are the chances of getting that on doubles? I know Triple Jeopardy, it was like increasing the chances because there are 3 Daily Doubles, but this one only has 2. It's just a classic format though. What are the odds of it's gonna happen? Happens not too often, so. The seventh square is the $1 million winner on Celebrity Wheel of Fortune. It happened one time in Season 2. Could this actually happen during the Pat Sajak's farewell? I hope this will happen. The 8th square is Jeopardy Masters perfect match points scoring. This means that one of the 9 elite champions are going to get all 3 points quite handily, and they're only 8 games though. As the finals does not count because there's no match points, only important is your score, okay? The 9th square is a 5,000 wedge final spin on Celebrity Wheel of Fortune. The only way to trigger the final spin is the second half of the episode. For example, the first half there's no final spin. The second half there is a final spin. So anything can happen. I 100% doubt about the Celebrity Wheel of Fortune's final spin bankrupt because this was removed, but somehow they brought it back, but just a short period of time. So yeah, I guess people wanted to see that at least for those who have not grown up in the 90s. The 10th square is Jeopardy Masters. 75 plus correct responses overall in knockouts. Like I said earlier, they added the knockout rounds. 2 games will be played per master. It's very odd, isn't it? Even King AAA was confused about the new format, so now that's what you need to know, alright? The 11th square is a Wheel of Fortune Celebrity Edition's $1 million loss. It happened twice overall. And remember that one of the $100,000 envelopes gets replaced by the $1 million wedge. The only way to do that is to earn the $1 million wedge, which we will talk about this later. The 12th square is Jeopardy Masters Shutout. That means you do not have any match points at all. It is possible even though there's only 2 knockout games, but it will be a little bit tougher to do getting shut out by 3 quarterfinal games and then 3 semifinal games. So yeah, it's possible in the knockout round, so here it is. The 13th square is just a self-explanatory. It's a free space, so nothing else to talk about it. Let's move on. The 14th square is Celebrity Wheel of Fortune's no bonus round. How that means all those letters you actually said, they're not even in the puzzle. So good luck solving the bonus round unless miracle things happen. The 50th square is Jeopardy Masters $50,000 overall in finals. This is the finals game only. They have 2 games combined. Even though you have 25,000, you need another 25,000, and that makes it $50,000 overall. It only happened in season 2 with the Queen Victoria Gross. It is possible though. It only happens in the finals, okay? Remember, this is a 2-game match, okay? It's not the other Jeopardy finals tournaments when it comes to the amount of wins. Your wins does not matter. Your points will matter. The 60 square is everyone wins 30 grand on Celebrity Wheel of Fortune. Now, I know that there's a house consolation prize thing in Celebrity Wheel of Fortune because less than 30 grand is not enough, so they're gonna have to re-add you $30,000 for that. It is possible to see everyone winning at least 30 grand. Somehow, this also includes the bonus games. Let's see if everyone will win 30 grand before the second bonus game. Alright, it's possible. It happened I think last season, alright? The 70 square of this bingo is Jeopardy Masters double-digit daily double wager. Why though? It's from 5 through 99. It happened last season though. What are the odds of doing that again? Like last season, they wagered $5 for an easy question. Well, I know you're trying not to wager, but man, do you really have to wager that small? On to the next square. The 18th square of this bingo is double lose a turn consecutively. There's only one lose a turn wedge, but it will rarely be possible if they let it twice back to back. The 19th square, I think this is where Yogesh Raut is going bye-bye. Did not make it into the finals. I was going to originally put James Holzhauer being farewell, but it doesn't matter because James Holzhauer already became sabbatical. He was paid to leave anyway. So I'm going to put Yogesh Raut on this one. The 20th square is Celebrity Wheel of Fortune's triple toss-up perfection. It is possible to get all the toss-ups with the $5,000 triple toss-ups though. However, you're not getting a perfect bonus for this, unlike the original. Man, if only they could have got 20 grand, added an additional 5,000, it would have been a cool advantage though to get 3 tosses in a row plus a bonus, but this doesn't apply on Celebrity, which is kind of strange actually. The 21st square is Jeopardy Masters $50,000 mark in one game. Can you win 50 grand in just a single game? Who knows? Anything can happen in Jeopardy. The 22nd bingo has to be Celebrity Wheel of Fortune that the letter's already been called. Yeah, I've seen a few occasions with celebrities accidentally calling the same letter over and over again. Even if it's not even on the board, there is no buzzer playing in the background. Sure, you can still see the corner where there's a letter appears and highlighting it without any sound effects at all, okay? The 23rd square is Jeopardy Masters Daily Double on the first clue. What are the chances of that? I know Celebrity Jeopardy only has 3, but there's only one daily double in the first round, and the second round has 2 daily doubles. I mean, unless they don't pick the 200s on the first clue, that's not going to be guaranteed though. The 24th square of this bingo is Celebrity Wheel of Fortune that you can actually get $2 million wedges in one game. However, Pat Sadie would be like, hold on just a darn second, you already got the $1 million wedge. So if you get it again, you only get the regular $1,000. So it is possible to make this happen, but what's the point of that? Well, here on my bingo board anyway. And the 25th and final square has to be Jeopardy Masters eliminated before Final Jeopardy. If you get 0 negative, you are not participating in Final Jeopardy. It is based on the classic format. It's not like Celebrity where we give you like $1,000 or 500. This one, you'll be eliminated for good. You're automatically getting 0 points for that. And I think that's it for the bingos. Now for my final conclusion. And one more thing. since the $100,000 pyramid is going to end their 8th season already by May 11th, 2025, by just replacing one of the Celebrity Jeopardy squares into just the $100,000 pyramid. 50-50 means that both contestants both won $50,000 at the same time. There's only 2 games to be possible, while the 21-21 on the other hand is still not caught up yet. 4 chances. This is the last 4 chances to make that happen because, oh my gosh, I can't wait to get a complete bingo. But this is day 59. This will be the last day on May 11th before wrapping up the entire season for just 1 year. Anyway, that's all for now. This is Object 36, 1099, and I'll see you tomorrow on the $100,000 Pyramid 2024 reactions on day 58. But I will still be reacting to Jeopardy Masters though, and I'm glad I got my bingo ready, so bye!